it's your lovely Abbie Dagrin, and welcome back to my channel, lovelies. Today I'll be continuing a series on my channel that deals with natal chart analysis, and today I'll be doing one on JoJo Siwa. I'll be speaking on her personality traits, her characteristic traits based off of the placements that she has, and as well as all of the placements that have led to her success. So please stay tuned for the rest of my video, lovelies. If you have not yet become a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then please make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Hit that notification bell as well so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Please also make sure you hit that like button because I know you guys will love this video. And last but not least, please make sure you share this video with everyone you know. Whether it's your friends, your family members, your enemies, anyone who loves JoJo or really likes this content. Now let's get right into the video, lovelies. So JoJo was born on May 19th, 2003. So this means that she is a Taurus. With this placement, she is someone who is very down to earth, very much tenacious, she's very reliable, and she's someone who's very loyal. She's someone who may be stubborn at times and wants to do things that only go her way because, Taurus is ruled by a bull, and also it is a fixed sign, and usually fixed signs are very much my way or the highway at times, not always. She is someone who is always deeply rooted in her thoughts, words, and actions. She's someone who loves to think about things deeply and loves to do things that are very much important to her. So this one very describes her as a person because she's someone who is always consistent and very much the person she is. Up next would be her moon in Capricorn, and this can be a very difficult placement to have because the moon is very great in Cancer and in Taurus, but it's not pretty good in Scorpio and Capricorn. So with this placement, she revolves around stability, structure, and is grounded in regards to her approach to life's challenges. She's also someone who may be much more logical and analytical than emotional when she thinks about things. She's someone who's very well-rounded and very rational. She's very practical, and she's someone who always knows what's best for her. She's also someone who is at times very reserved, and she's very much committed to what she wants to in life. She's very realistic. She's very capable and resilient regardless of what comes her way. She's very much ambitious, and she can be sarcastic at times. Next up is her Mercury in Taurus, and it's great for her to have her Sun and her Mercury in the same sign because she more than likely will be able to articulate her feelings in the best way. She's very reliable, very direct and considerate, but can be stubborn as well in regards to her speech. She's someone who is going to be honest in regards to what she sees, and she's going to be straightforward, so more than likely you won't have to guess what she feels because she more than likely will let you know. She's someone who's the type of person who will take her time when making a decision. That's something with Taurus placements that they do like a lot, is to take their time regarding what they want and regarding any decision that they make. They love to take everything into account, and they love to look at every detail and every consequence that will come from that detail as well. And this is a very great placement for her to have. Up next would be her Venus in Taurus. So this is her third placement in Taurus. So this gives her a Taurus stellium. So she has a lot of Taurus vibes in herself. Having a Venus in Taurus is very great because Venus is very, very great in Taurus, Libra, and Pisces. She's someone who wants someone who's very nurturing, very predictable, very loyal, very resourceful, and very artistic. She's someone who is and wants dependability and predictability that she looks in a person. She's someone who's quite possessive of her partner, and that's something that we do see a lot with her. She's someone who's very loyal and constant and devoted. She does not like to be pushed around. She stays away from superficial people, and she likes physical things like different things with her hands. She likes to treat her partner in a practical way, and she's someone who doesn't like change, but dependable partner. Up next would be her Mars in Aquarius. With this placement, she's very much energizing in her social endeavors. She's someone who is very much about the long-term goals. She encourages learning, creativity, and expression. In regards to her social sectors, we do see this a lot with her. She's very vocal. She's someone who loves to talk a lot and loves to communicate with other people. So this is something that is very important with this drive. She's someone who loves surprising others, and she's someone who's very much about her opinions, and she's going to be open about it and honest. She's also going to be someone who is very inventive, and she's not original. Actually, she is original, and that's Aquarius vibes, originality. She's someone who's very different, and that's something that makes her stand out, and she's very upbeat, and this is what really causes her drive as well. She's someone who also has a Jupiter in Leo. With this placement, she's someone who has like a big heart, and she has a childlike wonder, and she's someone who does have a sensitive ego in a bit. She's very expressive, and sometimes her emotions can get the best of her. It can feel like she may be caught in a lot of highs and a lot of lows, but she just can't keep up at times, but she does a great job when you look at her. She always gets luck when she is leading a team or leading others or working with others. She's always lucky in her personal life when she's surrounded by her friends, family, and people who love her. That's something that she really does thrive in. She's someone who's very proud in herself and enjoys everything that she does. She's very honest, and sometimes she can go overboard, and we do see this a lot, but she does have a great heart, and she's very open. Up next would be her Saturn in Gemini. So with this placement, she is someone who's very much going to be known for her intelligence, practicality, and her cleverness. However, one of the things that may be difficult for her with this placement is the fact that she may take a long time to get there with her communication skills. Communication may have been something different or difficult for her. So she's someone who may have had a hard time communicating how she feels sometimes, but it could also be her strength. She's someone who will be analytical and comprehensive through her lifetime. She's someone who is a master of knowledge, but she's someone who's very steady and profound with her words and the way that she acts. So this is a very interesting placement for her to have, and that's something that she will always need to work on with this placement in Saturn. Up next would be her Uranus in Pisces. And with this placement, she tends to stand on situations that she can see from the now. She loves to avoid conflict, and she always sees the larger perspective, and Pisces placements tend to not be very much confrontational, so this makes sense. She's someone who is very much creative, and she's imaginative, and she's very giving. She's someone who's all about her imagination, and that allows her to look at different points of views from other people, and this also makes her open-minded to other things and to changes that will come in this world. She's also someone who's all about empathy and dreaminess and having a gentle nature, and that's something that her generation or anyone with these placements tend to have. And that's something that they're very great at. Up next would be her Neptune in Aquarius. With this placement, she's someone who finds inspiration wherever she goes, and she's always thinking of ways to help society. And she's also someone with her generation that is always going to idealize and even venerate the ability to remain detached, as well as the ability to objectively analyze any given situation. And this is a great trait because they're able to not be too detached, but also figure out ways that can help everyone. She's someone who is always going to make sure that she's going to help someone and the ills of society as a whole. She's also someone who's very careful to continue to maintain and protect the rights of everyone already protected and making sure that everyone's rights are being guarded and looked after as well who have not been legislated. Up next would be her lovely Pluto and Sagittarius. So she's been able to get this placement because she was born between 1995 and 2008. So this causes her to be Gen Z. She's someone who's always on the search for knowledge or information so she can add to her wealth of knowledge. This is something that people in this generation just do for fun. She's all about freedom, about experimenting, exploring, and taking risk in her life. She's all about having optimism, a thrill of living, and possibilities. Also being able to foreign issues and globalization issues. They're the types of people who have different types of ways of looking at freedom. They want to be free and do what they want in different places with different people and different perspectives. They're all about gaining new knowledge and just having freedom and having fun while at it. Up next would be her North Node in Taurus. So with this placement, she will need to develop these attributes in order for her to get her hidden gifts and talents. Having loyalty is one important trait. Having the awareness of boundaries, taking things one step at a time, a sense of self-worth, awareness of personal value, patience, honoring expressed needs of self and others, enjoying the 5 physical senses, having gratitude for herself and others, having the awareness of nurturing Mother Earth, also having forgiveness and persistence, finding a way to be financially independent without alienating others, and she's been able to very much accomplish this, learning the way of the builder, connecting to the earth, and asking for assistance without becoming dependent and learn from other people's experience. Up next would be her Chiron in Capricorn. So with this placement, she is someone who more than likely will have the wound of self-identity regarding mastering the earthly realm and balancing her inner spiritual self and materialistic self. So being able to not feel pressure to perform to be the best, but only for what she can do, and to release the ego and come deep into her heart. She does not need to be successful for anyone but herself. She just needs to feel like pressure is provided for everyone but herself, so she doesn't need to feel like she needs to do anything. What she should do is acknowledge her gifts, talents, and knowledge, and truth, and heart, and that will bring success to her realm. So knowing that she's very valuable without her assets is very important. Up next would be her Aries rising. With this placement, she's someone who's very straightforward. She's someone who is very honest with others and herself. She's very active and enthusiastic. She acts before she thinks sometimes. She's very quick to anger and quick to get over it as well. She may jump to conclusions and she may jump into projects as well. She's someone who's very fast. She's very independent and self-reliant. She may be very success-driven, but she may be at times be impatient at things. Another thing is that she's someone who is going to be very confident, energetic, lively, and friendly. And with this placement, she's also someone who's going to be a go-getter and getting what she wants in life and just accomplish everything that she needs in life. So this is a great placement for her. Last but not least is her midheaven midheaven in Capricorn, and this is actually one of the best midheavens to have. So one of them, the highest, is Capricorn. Aries and Leo are the top 3 ones that tend to be the most successful. With this placement, she is someone who is actually ruled by the midheaven Capricorn, so she's all about her work. Regardless of how long it's going to take, she's someone who's all about being responsible for herself. Working with a known process and clear strategy is very wonderful. She respects her skills, commitment, and the ability to keep going through challenges is what fulfills her. She's someone, and this is for her career life, she's someone who's very practical and systematic, And you have been able to see this when she was on that show with I think Dancing Moms, when even though she didn't make it, she still has a great career today. So she's someone who's all about her stability, wealth, and success, and she's going to work hard in order for her to make all the resources needed in her time, and she's going to have strong dedication to her career. Well, that's all I had for you lovelies today regarding JoJo Siwa's natal chart. Please let me know down below, did you learn more about her or get to know her as a person based off of her placements? Please also let me know down below who else you guys would want me to do a natal chart analysis. And please just make sure you are subscribed to the channel and that you've hit that notification bell. Also that you've hit that like button and that share button so anyone and everyone can see this video. Last but not least, please also let me know down below who else you guys want me to do a natal chart analysis on. And please make sure you are subscribed to all of my social media accounts that are linked on the screen. I love you all. Please stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye lovelies.